This is Michelle Goldman with MDF1, Project Week 3. So in week 3, I still stuck with gluten-free shopping as my topic, and we'll just break it down here, starting with the main or first view controller. So there's our table view with our edit and our finish button, so that we can edit and delete the items and then get out of that. I'll go into the first view controller header file. So there's our table view, edit button, and then of course the actions that correspond. First view control implementation file. The code for setting the text and the header at the top of the app, and then also on the button that corresponds with that view. And our table view, being able to go into the delete mode and pulling the array from the location array that I set up. Populating the list of locations in the table view, and that's also drawing off of my map annotation header and implementation files for the singleton view, and using the location array, and then getting the specific information for each location view in the detail view controller, and again pulling from the map annotation header and implementation files. There's our edit action button, and then our cancel/finish button to finish the edit mode. So when we go from our first view and second view, which is all the locations, and that will populate here with the map with all of the push pins with the locations. So not really much on that nib view. Looking at the second view header file, we've got the map view, which of course all of that will only work if you bring in the MapKit framework. And so brought that in, and that actually is just right down here where you can just add in your frameworks and libraries. So going back here to second view controller, header file, we did that. Implementation file, of course be able to synthesize that map view, and again being able to designate what the text will be for our second view button and the header bar for that view, and then creating the map view, the zoom level. Just have to tweak it a little bit and see what's best for you, depending on how many items you have and how far apart they're spread out. Since mine all had to do with areas close together here in Broward County, I could actually zoom in pretty closely, and still be able to capture all the locations. Okay, so that's our second view. Our detail, and that would be when you select an actual location, and then here we'll have our actual map that shows up. Below it, our label, which is going to be the location name, and then latitude and longitude. And here in our header file, just setting the labels for all of those components on that detail view nib file, and of course being able to pull in the the header and implementation files from the my map annotation. And the detail view implementation file, that is for the, it looks similar to the second view, but this is actually specific to each individual location when you pull it up, and again, having the default latitude and longitude, which is specific to, I guess, a centralized location of all of your locations, and then then setting the region, and of course then just adding the information from the array, from the location array. And then coming down to the map header file, this is, creating the singleton based off of the videos as listed in the activity. And that's it. So I'm just going to run this so you can see what it looks like. And you saw the splash screen that came up, so I've got that set. Here are the items. I just did the 10. I did put them in alphabetical order. We can click on a location, and here it is. GF Shops in Coral Springs, and there you see it. Push pin, click on it, GF Shops in Coral Springs. Latitude, longitude, we can go back. Okay, we could say edit, and we can delete one and finish, and see there it's gone. And then go over to our second view, which is all of the locations, and every one that you click on, you can see all of the gluten-free shops in the Broward area. And that's it. That's my app. I think for the most part, everything went well for the app. Didn't really have too many issues, running it on the iPad and also on the iPhone simulator. There was something that was bothering me, which I couldn't figure out how to fix, is when I went to the second view and all locations, I couldn't get my label at the bottom to show up on the iPad.